age gap difference between the two of us. And we get a lot of questions about our relationship.
Honestly, I feel like I always knew I was going to be with someone much older than me.
Age gap relationships are the absolute best. Here's why.
Hey, welcome to the Dray Way, Dating After 50. That's right, Dating After 50, the Dray Way. Welcome. This is one of my favorite shows already because this is what I like to talk about because there's so much misinformation about age gap dating. And I mean, I am absolutely shocked how many people have an opinion on age gap dating and they've never done it. They have almost no experience in it. And I hear the same thing. And frankly, it's kind of weird when people say, well, she's your daughter's age. Why are you bringing up my daughter? That the only one bringing that up is you, and that's weird. Well, what is the fact that she's my daughter's age? Besides it being a fact, what else? Okay, the math is the math, but I mean, what else about it? It's just weird. And it's not weird for me. I think it's weird on you that you're bringing my daughter into this for no reason because she has nothing. It's not my daughter. It's another person. So what is your point? I've never understood that. But yet people will say it all, well, she's younger than your daughter or she's your daughter's age or whatever. First of all, the thing that you have to understand about age gap dating is it's not for everyone in that age. I'm 61 years old. If I date someone 27, I'm not saying everyone 27 is for me. I happen to find someone that clicks. We click together for a number of reasons. Everybody always says, well, what could you possibly have in common? Oh my gosh, all kinds of things. We both like horse racing. We like to talk about wine. We like the same author. I mean, there is a million things that you can connect on. And everybody thinks like, she's 30 years younger than you. What can you possibly have in common? Believe it or not, she likes 90s R&B. I like 90s R&B. Isn't that something? She likes horses. I like horses. She likes schnauzers. I like schnauzers. She's an Aries. I'm a Libra. We love talking about the Libra Aries thing. That's just one example. But on the next age gap relationship, there could be 5 different things that we connect on. It could be anything. But the main thing is that in age gap relationships, some type of spark is there. And all I can tell you is, as a man, coming from myself, I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to. Just like men are attracted to women, women are attracted to men automatically. I mean, you're either heterosexual or you're not. You're either attracted to a specific type of woman or you're not. And I get in all kinds of trouble because I'm attracted to slim women. I'm not afraid to say it. The average 40-year-old woman right now in America, the average 40-year-old woman, I'm not talking 50, 60, I'm talking 40. The average 40-year-old woman weighs nearly 180 pounds. I'm not attracted to 180-pound women. Maybe you are. I am not. My eye does not catch with 180-pound women. It just doesn't. I don't know what to tell you. You can call me whatever you want, but my eye, what I'm attracted to is slim women. Just like some women are attracted to tall men, they won't even look at a short man. It's just the way it is. So I'm not going to punish myself because I like slim women. And I'm attracted to certain things that they wear. I'm attracted to low-rise jeans. I'm attracted to midriff shirts. I mean, there's certain things that catch my eye that I just like. And that happens to often be in younger women. I don't see 55-year-old women wearing low-rise jeans and midriff shirts. It's not a thing. So I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to. And I make no apologies for it, and neither should you. Because there's plenty of women that are dating younger men, and they prefer younger men. And they prefer younger men for the same reason I prefer younger women. It's an energy thing. It's a vibrance thing. As I get older, I still want that energy. I still want that vibrance. And I find that younger women inspire me to be younger, inspire me to be fitter, to eat better, to really mind what I'm doing. Because they're being mindful, I want to be mindful. And I want to keep the same energy. So it cracks me up. Of course, every time they do the argument, and I'm going to do the argument just because I hear it all the time. When they talk about age gap relationships, it's always they go to the lowest number. They always talk about 18. Personally, I don't date below 21. I don't, I want to be able to go to regular adult functions. I don't, if she's under 21, we can't do that. And it's not my thing. But do I think guys should be able to date 18-year-old girls? Absolutely. And I say that for this one reason and this one reason alone. And I shouldn't have to say it for any other reason. If you're an 18-year-old female, the government has decided that you can sign up and go to war and die. Let me say that again. The government has determined you are 18, you can sign up on your own and go into the military and sign up to die. So if you can sign up to die as an 18, 19-year-old girl, you can go on a date with a 40, 50-year-old man. Absolutely. A date is just a date. It's just having a good time. And if you want to go have a good time with an older man, go have a good time with an older man. That's the way I look at it. Before I continue, I want you to take a look at how these people deal with being in an age gap relationship. And I'll come back after you take a look at this. Take a look.
We're an age gap couple and we have a 20-year age gap difference between the two of us. And we get a lot of questions about our relationship. The number one most common question being this one, which is, do we want to have kids together?
Yeah, and the reality is I already have kids. I have two grown boys, both of them in their mid-20s. I love them to death, but I don't want any more kids. I'm getting a little bit older and I don't want more kids.
Yeah, and I'm in my mid-30s and I have never wanted kids before. I used to get that question a lot. People would say like, well, don't you want to have kids? And the answer is no. I never wanted to have kids of my own. I just never had that mom gene. I'm a fur baby mom through and through. And to all the women out there that get asked similar questions, there's nothing wrong with you. It's totally fine if you don't want to have kids of your own. The relationship with Chris and I is really great. I love his kids and we get along really well. I'm actually closer in age to his kids than I am to Chris, but it works for us. I will say, I do think it's one of those important things that you need to have a discussion about because like in any relationship, having kids is a huge topic. And if you have a big age gap between the two of you, you definitely want to make sure you're on the same page of that.
Yeah, very true. We're happy today with no kids, but maybe one day grandkids.
That's right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm dating someone 25 years older than me. Yeah, an age gap relationship. And let me tell you the pros and let me tell you the cons. Because, baby, which one outweighs the other? Honestly, I feel like I always knew I was going to be with someone much older than me. Okay, not much older, but older, okay? And basically, I think is more pros than cons. And that's why I'm in an age gap relationship. Pros are, I feel like they're more ready to settle down, which is good. You don't have to deal with a lot of drama. I'm drama a little bit myself, so we don't need like to clash. I feel like they're more patient too. Could be wrong, I don't know, but I feel like they're more patient with you versus someone my age. Like, I love that. It's also kind of fun because we're in totally separate generations and it's just like so exciting because I can show him like my lifestyle and he shows me his and it's just like so fun. Sometimes we don't agree with things because of our age gap, but that's okay. I feel like they're more mature. In most cases they are because they have wisdom and things like that and they lived a while. So yeah, you can learn a lot from somebody that's much older than you. And I love that because I'm all here for learning new things. The cons are, honestly, it's not that bad. Like the stares in public, of course people stare because they're like, what's the dynamic of this relationship? They can't seem to figure it out. But yeah, the stares I'm kind of used to it now. Of course, family members not agreeing. My family, they accept him because they know who he is. He's a genuine, sweet guy, and I love that. It would be hard if my family didn't approve of him, but they do. Another con is sometimes, since I'm in a different generation, he doesn't get why I do certain things. It's just because, like, I was born into, like, the electronic, social media type of stuff, and he really wasn't. So that's kind of like a conflict with, like, social media. But that's okay, we're working that out. But yeah, that's literally like all the cons that I can think of. Age gap relationships aren't bad, honestly. If you're thinking about being in an age gap, just do it. Like, who cares what other people think? Like, age is just a number. Until next time.
Age gap relationships are the absolute best. Here's why. My best friend of 20 years, her name's Serena, she married an amazing man named Stefan, who is 9 years younger than her. And it's one of the healthiest dynamics I've ever seen. My sister, Jill, who's also one of my closest friends. I've known her for my whole life. She married a man named Reed, who's an absolute beast. Love you, Reed. Who is 8 years younger than her and have a thriving relationship. They've adopted 2 children, thinking about adopting a third, get along incredibly well, and have an amazing relationship together. The thing that these 2 examples have in common with, let's say, a man who's with a woman that is 10 years younger, or 15 years younger, or 7 years younger, whatever it is that none of these couples give a flying F what anybody else thinks, and they're with the person that's right for them. While society is sitting on the sidelines judging, thinking that they shouldn't even have any input whatsoever into somebody's relationship. These people are living the lives that they want, with the people that they want, and the dynamic that they want. I think age gap relationships are a big sign that someone is a free thinker, optimizing for true happiness, rather than blending in with societal expectations, and may just have the best shot at having a happy, thriving marriage, relationship, and life. For more reminders to not care what other people think, hit the follow button.
So as you can see, there are lots of positive reasons. There are lots of good reasons that age gap relationships work. Now, is it for you? Maybe not. Is it for others? Absolutely. I have been involved in age gap relationships most of my life. And I can tell you it suits me. I'm comfortable with it. I like it. And I'm not going to change anytime soon. And the whole thing about it is look, we go through life one time. And you might as well go through life as happy as you can. And I understand it's not for everybody, but and just like it's not for every younger woman. I mean, it's not for every 25-year-old, every 22-year-old, every 28-year-old, every 35. It's not for everyone. But some women prefer older men. Some women prefer the security, the maturity, the ability to lead, and just, women can sit back and relax, and he's got it covered. He's got experience. He knows what to do. I can sit back and chill. And that's what it's all about for some women. And understand this. This is the other thing I hear all the time. And I want to dispel this right away, because I hear this all the time. Well, in my case, he's 62 years old. Where's he going to be in 20 years? Look, I have talked to many women. I mean, many, because I've had them as clients and customers. I've talked to a lot of women. And you would be surprised how many times it's their high school sweetheart. Their husbands have died. I said, hey, you were married for 40 years. What was it like being with the love of your life for 40 years? And they would look at me and go, to be honest, that wasn't the love of my life. And I'm like, what are you talking about? No, the love of my life was, my first year in college. I'm like, your first year in college? Tell me the story. And I can't begin to tell you how many times women would talk about the summer or the 1 year or the 2 years she spent with so-and-so. I can't even tell you how many times that has happened. But it taught me that when you do find a real connection, when you do find real love, it doesn't matter if it's 10 years, 20 years, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you found it. Because I promise you this, I guarantee you this, there's many, many people that go through an entire lifetime that never find it. And I'm a perfect example. I am a perfect example. My second wife was it. My second wife was all that. My second wife was the love of my life. No question about it. And I screwed it up. I completely and totally screwed it up. And for no good reason at all. Absolutely. I wish, I mean, other than just being an immature idiot, you know. But my point is this. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. None of us are, you know. And for that reason, when you find a connection, whether she's 10 years younger, 20 years younger, 30 years younger, if you find that connection and it makes both of you happy, who's to say a word? And why would you? It's, be honest with you, when it comes right down to it, it's none of your business. If you're a man or a woman and you're looking to get into or you're interested in an age gap relationship, let me know in the comments. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, a new show always around the corner. Hit the subscribe button and come back and see me. We'll talk more on dating over 50, the Dray Way. Have a great day, everybody.